Hello and welcome back here for episode 10, the big 1-0. And we've achieved a lot up to this point. We've had some steps forward, some steps back, some steps forward, some steps back. It's a little bit of a yo-yo, but we're starting to build up the contracting business. And as part of that, we're going to start off on this episode doing a planting contract to plant oats. And it is actually a fairly large contract. It pays just over $38,000 and it is on a large field. But that's all right. We have a really awesome planter for tackling this pretty fast. Now, there is not a whole lot of other contracts available right now. And the ones that are available, we don't really want to do just because of the type they are. So yeah, we're going to skip those. And this brings up kind of a point of we want to diversify our business a little bit so that we're not relying exclusively on what contracts are available to us. So that means we're going to want to get some more land and have alternate sources of income through crops. But for now, let's head over and get the oats planted in that field and crank up the music and have some fun. And we are all done with this contract here. Let's collect our money. Big payday for this one. Then we're going to head back to the farm. Now, there is a particular field I want to buy. We're just probably going to have to do some creative financing to get it because I don't think we have enough credit available. So we're probably going to have to max out our loan and even then still get a little bit creative on this. But let's head back to the farm. We'll get this put away, get everything cleaned up and washed off, and then we'll take a look at our options and see if we can swing for the fences to get this field. Now, one of the reasons I'm gonna get this field is that it is large, but it is $584,000. And another reason though I kind of want to swing for it now is because it has a crop in there, sugar beets, and it's ready to harvest. And that's a lot of money. But there's one problem here. We can only take out a loan for $451,000. That's the max available, and we have $140,000. So if we get the field in our current financial state, we're not going to have enough to get the equipment to harvest. We'll be in a very bad spot. As in, we will be out of money and not be able to get the equipment to harvest the field. So so let's also check out this other field here real quick too, because it is a canola field. It's $323,000. I'm not quite sure, which is going to be the better option for us. So the major problem I have with the canola field is it's not a problem actually. We can afford it, no issues there, not a problem. But the issue I have here is that this was just planted and we're going to be sinking a lot of money into this, and we're going to have to wait quite a few months for it to fully grow and be ready to harvest before we get any return on it. In our financial state right now, we really can't have that much money sunk into something and wait, because we just did that with the field we just recently recently bought and planted that poplar. I mean, that's going to be like what, 12, 14, 16 months before we get those, any money back from that. So I think what we're going to do here is what I kind of hinted at, and that is creative financing. We are going to get the equipment for harvesting the sugar beets. We're going to finance the equipment to get the sugar, for harvesting the sugar beets, which will in turn give us more equity as far as being worth more money, which then means in turn we'll have more funds available to borrow to buy the land. Like I said, creative financing. So let's get the equipment, get it financed, get it there, and then we're going to take out the loan, max out the loan, and get to the field, and hopefully everything goes well. We'll be able to start harvesting it and make some money by the end of this episode. Wow, that actually worked. I was kind of, surprised. I ain't gonna lie. When I was doing this, from recording it, I was just like, we're gonna try it, see if it works, and it did. So, yes, we did our creative financing there. We got the land and the equipment, and we're still about $90,000 in the bank, which is, yeah, I'm just a little beside myself here that my creative financing scheme actually worked. Does that work in real life? Anyways, let's get back to this. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to use our old stair tractor here, and I'm going to have it pull the smaller implement for clearing the foliage, and have it go. I'm going to do a couple headlands, all the headlands, and then I'll turn it over to a worker, have it work on the up and downs, and then I'm going to go grab, after turn it over to a worker, I'm going to grab the harvester and start harvesting on the headlands, and then go from there. And I'm just kind of realizing now, I almost wish we had a third tractor for hauling the trailer, but we will figure that out. But for now, we're going to crank up the music, have some fun, and harvest some sugar beets, and hopefully make a lot of money. Headlands are all done. I'm going to turn it over to a worker, let them continue on with cutting the tops off, and then we're going to hop in our other tractor, the big boy here, and grab the harvester and start harvesting some sugar beets. And again, the big thing here is I'm hoping that we make a lot of money from this, because I don't like being so low on funds, and also we are maxed out on loans and everything right now. So we need to start making some good money so we can start paying down those loans. So I kind of am realizing I made a mistake when this is a custom edit version of this harvester I did, and I just realized I made a mistake on the capacity and the unload speed and all that. So I did a quick hop out and hop back in to edit the XML on this real quick and fix this harvester. So now it should work fine. By fine, I mean have an unreal capacity and also unloading the trailer a lot faster. Because again, you know, I'm going for that so realism. You know, the give and take that I keep talking about, you know, give a little, take a little. Yeah, that's what it's all about. And just having fun. So our trailer is all filled up here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to disconnect from the harvester and grab the trailer and take a load over to whoever has, well, the best price, or so I thought, but then I realized the best sell price is quite a drive. So we're going to sell it to the farm. You know, that place that we're saving up to buy? Yeah, we're going to sell it to them because they want to buy the sugar beets. And the price is pretty darn close to the best price. It's close enough. And yes, we make some good money from this, and that's just, you know, basically 2 headlands, not even that actually. So we're gonna make some good money off of this field. Definitely worth the investment. But we're gonna have to finish harvesting this in the next episode, so be sure and hit the subscribe button and also that bell so you get notified of future episodes as we continue on harvesting this field and find out how much money we make from it.